Time she hits the battlefield, she makes a mess like this. She didn't even leave a single survivor to get intel from. One of these men must have known about Hule and Zhao Chou's whereabouts. That was one of Fei Xiao's arrows. Who knows what she used as an arrow to fire all the way over here? Take a good look around. If you can find one or two Borisin that aren't dead yet, let me know. I don't care how tight their lips are sealed. I always have a way to crack them open and get the information we need.
What a terrifying attack. Who could have imagined that such astonishing strength would lie in the hands of a Foxian war slave? So decisive, so brutal. She is more like a descendant of Duran than we who have fallen to our current state. No wonder the Warhead has his eyes on her.
I remember you, Mok Talk. You are harder to kill than a cockroach. But the fact that you have willingly shown yourself saves us some time. It is not too late for you to surrender. Tell me, where are Hule and Zhao Chou?
Save your energy, Yao Qing monkey. If there is one principle that we beasts know well, it is that we might have to break off an arm to break free from a cage. Today, I will be that arm. I lived as a hunter for many years, yet I have only followed the Warhead for this recent, brief period. However, his existence has brought light back to our once blind eyes, like the moon of Verdantia. He has shown me the way. The descendants of Duran have abandoned the Wolf's Creed. In order to ensure our survival, we took solace in the shadows and fed on one another. We were no longer wolves. We were no more than rats, living a dirty and pathetic life. Thanks to the gift granted to us by Lord Hule, I have shared his vision and his blood. The descendants of Duran should live for the victory of the Pack, and they should die for it as well. Come, Yao Qing man. Show me your fangs. We will fight to the death!
Puh. How honorable, you mangy dog. But you seem to have misunderstood. There will be no fair one-on-one duel. Let's see how tough you are once we've put you down.
Boy, is in my veins.
Borisin resurgence? You think you can still pillage and murder freely, as you did 1,000 years before?
Fight me! Strength like this will set me running!
Catch up.
familiar.
Take your positions. The mood is set just right. Let the show begin!
Half the work is already done. This as fleeting as the dawns do, destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. Don't break. The truth shall fall.
I hope you're prepared. The die is cast.
This is more than a battle. Live to fight! Fight you!
The Borisin resurgence shall come.
No matter how heroic your sacrifice, there is no honor in your battles or deaths, Borisin.
It seems that Moktok got what he wished for.
Hule, your declaration of war is over. From now on, no matter where you run, General Fei Shao will catch you and send you to the same fate as Moktok.
Your tongue is sharper than your claws. Don't stand in my way, child. Have your general speak with me. Our little hunting game is not over yet.
Stand down, Watsa. I am here, Hule. What do you wish to say?
The Merlin's Claw. Though we have never met on the battlefield, I have heard many interesting things about you from both my men and your healer. The people of the Xianzhou must be quite brave to allow a Foxian war slave with Borisin blood to ascend to the position of general. Has no one ever questioned that lineage of yours? Or could it be that your grand achievements were enough to convince everyone to keep their lips sealed?
Claiming to have family ties with the enemy sounds to me like an attempt at asking for mercy. Hule, are you begging me for mercy?
I see that it is not only the ruthless blood of a wolf that courses through your veins, but also the cunning blood of a fox. When you think about it, this was a gift from the Borisin. Anything that we gift, we are also free to reclaim. The Merlin's Claw. I shall extend a final invitation to you. I will be waiting for you on the Sky Splitter before you arrive. I will slaughter all in sight, allowing the crimson moon that has fallen dim for over 700 years to once more come to life. I will illuminate this ship with the sheen of blood and show everyone just how weak and powerless the Xianzhou is. Then, I will pilot this ship through every blockade and barrier you have prepared and begin my journey home. This ship shall be the flagship for the Borisin Resurgence. Before I finish these tasks of mine, you have a chance to stop me or die at my hands. This is the path that I have prepared for you.
I accept your challenge, Hule. Because the very moment you stepped aboard the Sky Splitter, you stepped onto your path to ruin.
I'm entrusting you not only with the honor of the ring, but also with the security of the Sky Splitter.
That's easy for my grandfather to say. But this mission doesn't seem so simple anymore. The first round of the tournament is about to begin. I wonder how Yanqing and the others are doing. According to the plan, I should seek out the Cloud Knight soldiers aboard the Sky Splitter and see if they've discovered anything. Maybe I should take a moment to meet with March before the tournament starts. March is in the contestants' lounge right now. March, it's me, Yunli. Are you okay?
Ow! Ow! Just a moment. I'm coming.
She's still a nervous wreck. You still seem nervous.
I wasn't this nervous before. It's just being alone in this lounge, I can't stop thinking about everything. I mean, not only are we taking part in the war dance, but we have such an important mission to carry out as well.
March, calm down. Don't worry about your mission. You have me here too, right? I know my grandfather said that you must represent the Luofu as the ringmaster. But don't let that intimidate you. Ask yourself, you are a nameless of the Astral Express. You have always been free to come and go as you please. So, why did you board the Sky Splitter with me when my grandfather gave us this mission?
Why? Because I also want the war dance to go smoothly. For us nameless, even though we're just visitors at every stop, it was here that I met my two masters and made many new friends. I want the war dance to go ahead without any problems, for everyone's sake.
Good answer. The tournament is about to begin, so I must go carry out the mission that Grandpa gave me. March, may your blade be sharp and your victory glorious.
Thank you, Master Yunli.
According to Grandpa's plan, I should seek out the Cloud Knight soldiers aboard this...
Is that you, Miss Yunli? If there's anything that I can help you with, please let me know. We haven't noticed anything out of the ordinary yet.
Very good. Although, there is one thing I want to confirm with you.
Unfortunately, we don't have any means to distinguish between Borisin and Foxians. However, you can rest assured that the Cloud Knights are working hard to investigate the source of the forged identities. All Cloud Knights on the Sky Splitter have their own responsibilities and wouldn't dare neglect their posts.
March 7th and I could already tell. It's clear that every Cloud Knight soldier we've met on the Sky Splitter is an elite warrior.
Your timing is perfect, Miss Yunli. We actually just received an emergency boarding request.
An emergency boarding request?
It wasn't on the Sky Splitter Starskiff registry, but all the documentation checked out.
Who would be boarding the ship at this time? Where are they? I'll go check it out.
The Starskiff is using the contestant docking bay. Would you like me to lead the way?
No need. You have your own duties to take care of. I will be fine by myself. I have to check on this immediately. Routine inspection! All passengers, please prepare for an inspection. So this is the suspicious Starskiff. Where did the passengers go? I'm going to count down from 10. If you do not come out, I will destroy the ship. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Time is running out. 3, 2, 1.
Wait a second! It's me! It's just a routine inspection. You weren't actually going to blow up the ship, were you? Is that also some kind of Zhuming custom? Wait! Even though the Borisin can disguise themselves, they can't turn into someone as short as me. Put your sword away.
Didn't little Yenjing claim he was going to give up being the ringmaster and go on the hunt instead? Help shoulder the general's burdens?
The Borisin on the ground suddenly launched an attack. General Fei Xiao was concerned that this was all a diversion by Hule, so I requested to come to the Sky Splitter and provide support.
Can't believe you ended up back here on the Sky Splitter after running around all over the place. But you're too late to enter the tournament now. Following Grandpa's plan, our disciple March is taking your place as ringmaster. Aren't you proud of her?
When I first heard the news, I was definitely proud, but also a little concerned.
More manpower is always a good thing, since the Sky Splitter is so large. Oh, and by the way, you should know that...
What's happening?
Does it feel like the Sky Splitter has slowed down? Could it be? Come with me. We need to check the engine room. It's the heart of the ship, so we need to prioritize its safety. Not as interesting as Grandfather's gadget. The engine room is just up ahead. Let's go. What do we have here?
Stream forth, gleam of old flame.
Strange. Why is there no one here?
The Cloud Knights. They're over here.
And you should be lying alongside them. Don't worry, children. There's plenty of space to hide your bodies over here.
Even though I truly hoped that the war dance would go ahead uninterrupted, and that I was worrying for no reason.
Now that these guys have finally shown up, it's a huge weight off my mind. Bring it on, you abominations!
Joining the battle. Executing attack!
Like fireflies, until everything burns to ashes! Firefight to live!
Strike!
Hope you're prepared.
This sets the seas ablaze!
If we found 2 wolves in the engine room, that means that even more abominations have infiltrated other areas. Hule is already aboard the Sky Splitter!
There's no time to talk about this. The war dance has already started. If my guess is correct, the Borisin will most likely use the ceremony to begin their slaughter. Let's go. We need to get to the war dance ring. Come with me. To the ring. Intercepting sword technique. Descend to earth!
Joining the battle. Attack!
Until everything burns to ashes! Fight to live!
Right on time.
That's half the work.
Intercepting sword technique. Lead through clouds!
Detonate!
Until everything burns to ashes! Set the seas ablaze!
This way. We're not too late.
We would like to welcome all of our honored guests and contestants. We would like to welcome all of our honored guests and contestants to the Xianzhou Luofu's Luminary War Dance Ceremony. Before we get the first round underway, our organizing committee would like to introduce you all to a host known throughout the cosmos, Mr. Albert. He is here today as our special guest host. Let us invite our special guest host, Mr. Albert, to the stage to formally open the war dance. The Sky Splitter belongs to me. And for you, dear spectators, I have prepared a true fight to the death. Now, run for your lives!
My apologies. The spectators that you were expecting aren't here. Everyone here actually came to see you. Cloud Knight, prepare for battle!
I see you're ready for me. That's fine too. Since you have all prepared for your deaths, come, give me all you've got. Entertain me.
Surround your enemy, but leave one side open. This is your strategy for ensuring that the war dance will be able to be held as usual?
Precisely. When Hule escaped, we should have cancelled the war dance immediately. No one can predict where a wild beast like him will attack. Yet festivals and celebrations like this are likely to become targets. However, preparations for the war dance were in the works for so long, I couldn't bear to announce its cancellation. So I thought, if the show must go on, then let it go on. But that doesn't mean that the war dance we hold today has to be the real event. All we need to do is swap all the spectators and contestants aboard the ship with Cloud Knight soldiers, and the Sky Splitter, soaring high above, will become the ultimate battleground for our hunt.
But what do we do if Hule is not planning to attack the war dance?
Then we just need to draw his attention to the Sky Splitter. We'll have the Skyfaring Commission clear all transport lanes and cut down Starskiff traffic. Then, when the time comes, there will be only one ship in the sky, and he will have no reason not to attack. General Fei Xiao will be in charge of scaring the wolves and cutting off their other means of escape, making him think that this will be his best way out. Given that the Borisin already have insiders on the Law Fu, I will be in charge of putting pressure on them, making them focus solely on keeping themselves safe.
Very good. Then I'd better dust off my weary bones, too. I will go with the Skyfaring Commission to guard the Jade Gate and ensure that things do not spiral out of control.
Knowing that Elder Huayan is part of our last line of defense is a great comfort. This hunt will make Hule understand that the arrows of the hunt will always be one step ahead of the abominations.
That jolt just now. What's going on? It feels like the entire ship has started to slow down. Borisin must have actually infiltrated the Sky Splitter. Based on General Huayan's orders, it's time for me to take action. Peach Blossoms and Divine Sword descend! You guys... You're not Cloud Knights acting as Borisin, are you? You're real Borisin, aren't you? I'll Looks like the General's arrangements are finally coming in handy. I need to find Yun Li and the others as soon as possible.
Attack!
Until everything burns to ashes! Set the seas ablaze!
That's half the work.
Firefly Type 4 in this fight to live! The plan said that if Hule appears, the Cloud Knights will assemble and do everything they can to suppress him. Master Yun Li, where are you?
March, I'm below the ring.
The hall below the ring. I remember it being this way. How much mung bean soda we can buy with this? Peach blossoms and divine.
I'm with you.
Master Yanqing! What are you doing here?
I was concerned about the safety of the Sky Splitter, and my dear disciple, of course.
Yanqing, the wolf you are hunting is standing above us in the war dance ring at this very moment, facing the Cloud Knights. This war dance will not be seen by the people of the Xianzhou, nor will it be just a ceremonial sword fight. This is a battle to the death that offers no honor, only mortal danger. March, are you ready?
Please. I am March 7th, a sword master who will represent the Luofu in glorious battle.
Yun Li, Miss March, may your blades be sharp, and your victories glorious.
May your blades be sharp, and your victories glorious.
May your blades... forget it. Let's go and make this a quick victory.
Let's go.
So feeble. Such weakness is truly pathetic.
I've been waiting a long time for this, Hule.
A snowed shower sent some young cubs to slaughter.
Someone else take this one. Remember this. My name is March 7th, last ringmaster of the Luofu.
Does the Xianzhou Luofu not have any worthy warriors?
I wouldn't let my guard down if I were you. It's about time this old wolf tasted defeat at the hands of a young cub.
White tiger, eating less cubs. Watch this!
Familiar.
Sam in position, executing
Like Firefly, I will fight for myself until everything burns to ashes! This is more than a battle.
Live to fight! Fight to live!
Where are you going?
In the name of Landau, years of cold hardens the will. We shall never fall!
Not very sportsmanlike.
You will know justice.
Firefly, Type 4, in position.
I shall set the scene ablaze!
You think a little ambush is enough to defeat me? I will understand just how long you are.
Such insane power!
Fine. Shall finally arrives.
This is more than a battle. Live to fight! Fight to live! That's how a true master does it.
I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall. Half the work is already done.
The die is cast.
Joining the battle. Prime, detonate!
I could take 10 of you. Pardon my manners.
Executing attack!
Like fireflies, I will fight for myself until everything burns to ashes! Time to show you what I can really do. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, eating less carbs. Watch this!
In the name of Landau, years of cold hardens the will. We shall never fall!
Another journey begins.
March, lead the counter.
Peach blossoms and divine...
Will of preservation!
I've been waiting a long time for this, Hule.
Mercy and Shao would send some young cubs to the slaughter.
Someone else take this one. Remember this. My name is March 7th, Ringmaster of the Lafu.
Does the said Joe Lafu not have any worthy relatives?
I wouldn't let my guard down if I were you. It's about time this old wolf tasted defeat at the hands of a young cub.
Until everything burns to ashes! I shall set the sea ablaze!
Another journey begins.
Familiar. Indestructible.
You think a little ambush is enough to defeat me? I will make you understand just how long.
Such insane power!
Shao finally arrives.
White tiger, eating less cubs. Watch this!
I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall.
Move forward! Ignite! I live to fight! Fight to live!
Where are you going?
Fracture!
Better not underestimate me! Modern sportsmanlike!
Sam in position. Prime detonate.
On the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
Executing attack.
Lance at the ready. In the weak.
Like fireflies, I will fight for myself. Until everything burns to ashes! I shall set the sea ablaze!
I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall.
Lance ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward!
That's how a true master does it. Now, watch this! Time to show you what I can... Azure Dragon, White Tiger, eating less carbs. Watch this! Fire. Master, have some tea. Live to fight! Fight to live!
I weep for the departed. Just
swing with all your might here, cubs. You thought I would run? A wolf's path only goes home. Running is never an option.
Familiar.
Skills polished?
Did you come here of your own volition? Or was it fate? Existence as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
Indestructible.
Time to show you what I can really do. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, eating less carbs. Watch this!
Lance ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward!
How familiar.
Calibrating.
I could take 10 of you.
Why is Fei Xiao still not here? Order these cops. They'll all be dead by the time she arrives.
Until everything burns to ashes! I get it now! I shall set the sea ablaze!
I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall.
Modern sportsmanlike.
I'm on guard.
Live to fight! Fight to live!
Not bad. But it will take much more more than that. Your feeble weapons are like blades of brass, an unbreakable body. I've had enough. Time to finish this game. What's happening? Secrets are a weapon that a hunter cannot live without. Those that have no secrets are no more than prey, cut open and waiting for death.
What you're saying is, in your eyes, I am no more than prey that has exhausted all of its secrets and is simply awaiting its death.
Do you think you have some other escape route? Jiao-Cho, I have already peeled back your disguises and defenses, layer by layer. I know all the secrets that you and your general have buried so deep.
But you have told me all of your secrets too, Warhead.
Oh, but you will never have a chance to use them. You will be buried with them right here, although you are a fortunate one. After all, you will avoid having to see the tragic future that awaits your general. I'm sure she understands her fate far better than you ever will. One day on the battlefield, she will be overpowered by her ever-intensifying moon rage, and finally be torn apart by her fury and transformation. Not even your god can save her from this fate, although they can lead her to liberation. And the only way to save her is here, in my hands.
Are you the healer? Or am I? Are you really that certain of your own judgment?
I must leave, Foxian. But before I go, you know what I must do, don't you?
Drink blood wine. I hear it is a Borisin custom to kill prisoners and drink their blood before battle to stir up their madness.
You really did put hard work into researching us. It is a shame that this is where your journey ends.
Are you the healer, Jiao-Cho?
Is there anything that I can do for you?
I heard that you saved me.
There's no need to thank me.
If you're a healer, can you cure my moon rage?
And what if I can? Do I just sit back and watch as you head back out to die in battle? Listen to me, child. Your condition is not suited for the battlefield.
Okay, then can you cure war?
Are you talking about? I'm just a healer. All I can do is...
So all you can do is heal us and let us go cure war.
Such arrogance, young lady. This war has been waged for thousands of years, and it will only continue. What do you mean by cure war? All you will achieve is getting yourself killed.
You healers work yourselves to the bone to save people. even though there will always be sickness and death. So we will also keep fighting. I cannot speak for the dead, but I know that General Yueyu, as well as all the warriors that never returned from battle, will not have died in vain. They fought so that others could make it home alive. Your actions are no different.
Jiao Cho, this is an order. Cure me!
Those who have no secrets are no more than prey. Cut open and waiting for death. Enjoy the taste of my fresh blood, Hulei. Unfortunately, I am not a man without secrets. I still have one little secret hidden up my sleeve. Tumble dust. I drank it a while ago, and the poison is already flowing through my veins. Sooner or later, you will begin to feel the effects. If the most lethal poison known to this world is able to save innocent lives, then it can also be called a great medicine. I will do my best to cure you. Fish out. I kept my promise. At the cost of this insignificant life, bring victory to the Yaoqing.
So, you want to play dirty? Here, it's colder.
My sword is even colder!
Hulei's movements are slowing down?
This is our chance.
It's time for us to put this dog down! Pardon my manners.
Familiar. Joining the battle. Executing attack.
Another journey begins.
Lance ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward!
Where are you going?
Like fireflies to a flame, I will fight for my son until everything burns to ashes! Live to fight! Fight to live!
Lance at the ready.
I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall.
Poison like this? You think this is enough to turn the tide of battle?
Better not underestimate me! This is more than a battle. I shall set the steam ablaze! Recalibrating.
Did you come here of your own volition? Or was it fate?
Live to fight! Fight to live!
Slowing down. But that does not mean you can defeat me.
I could take 10 of you. Time to show you what I can really do. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, eating less carbs. Watch this!
I'm on guard. Lance ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward!
I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall.
You may be hard to kill. That does not mean you cannot be overpowered. Hule, take a good look. The power of the Cloud Knights is in my blade.
Executing attack!
Like Firefly, I will fight for myself until everything burns to ashes! Firefly, I shall set the steam ablaze!
Impossible! How could a mere whelp defeat me?
The hunt is finally over. Thank you for holding out so long. The Cloud Knights are withdrawing as we speak. Lieutenant Yanqing, how are you holding up?
I've never been better. I could take on 10 more Hulays.
Take it easy, young one. Your wounds look quite severe. I'll have the Alchemy Commission healers see to you when they arrive. Who would have imagined that I would arrive late to the battlefield for the first time in my life? No. Perhaps you young ones' blades were just too fast for me. I originally thought, in the best-case scenario, you would team up and hold this beast back while protecting yourselves. However, you joined forces and defeated Hule. The youth are truly to be feared and respected. Come, we need to lock up Hule once again before anything unexpected happens.
I was so scared. I thought you were a goner there. We're so lucky the General made it in time.
Yanqing, that was amazing. The final blow you dealt to Hule. How have I never seen that before?
Do you want to learn it? I can teach you. But I'll need some time to heal up first.
I hate to say it, but if you can teach me that move, I'll maybe admit that you're just a tiny little bit stronger than me.
Such an unforgettable blade. So similar to the one wielded by that woman who defeated me all those years ago. Over 700 years have passed, and I thought I would have a way to overcome it by now. But in the end, my fangs and claws were too slow. One child.
Stop struggling, Hule. There's plenty of time for you to be tortured by your regrets when you go back to the shackling prison.
Yes, I was defeated, but this was not unexpected. And regardless, you still showed your face, Fei Xiao.
So it's you.
I have looked forward to this for so long. Our little hunting game has finally reached its climax. You've doomed yourselves.
heart of the Borisin warhead, a product of the Plague Mark. I'll leave the next part to you.
I don't understand.
We cannot allow this thing to spread. I will do all within my power to consume this Crimson Moon. Once the situation changes, Lieutenant Yenqing, you are to enforce the Cloud Knight's military rules. Understood.
General!
Die, Borisin!
What? We clearly don't have wolf ears.
Target sighted. All units on alert. Prime, detonate!
Like fireflies, I will fight for myself. Until everything burns to ashes! I shall set the seas ablaze!
I will not allow any of you to leave the Sky Splitter!
Does she think we're her enemies?
Hule just wanted to take down the General, even at the cost of his own life. Snap out of it, General! So, how many of my
I shall set the seas ablaze!
You are not worthy.
Just when I thought we'd get a minute to catch our breath. What do we do? Do we fight or run?
After all this, do you still think running is an option?
Dusk's reign. It too shall fall.
Time to go on the offensive. Defend the weak.
Sab executing attack! Prime, detonate!
Like firefly, I will fight for myself. Until everything burns to ashes! Live to fight! Fight to live!
Time for some sword! Ha!
Indestructible. Lance ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward!
Futile resistance! I will devour you!
Another journey Where are you going?
I shall set the seas ablaze!
You are not worthy.
I'm on guard. Fracture!
You are not worthy.
So, how many of my... Practice is over. Swords descend!
I'll crush you all!
Joining the battle, executing attack! Sab Prime, detonate!
You are not
like
worthy.
Firefly, I will fight for myself. Until everything burns to ashes! Live to fight! Fight to
I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall.
Blade in flight!
Stop trying to resist.
We can't let her get away! But do we stand any chance at all?
She said, I'll leave the next part to you. She put her faith in us!
Resist me!
I promise. I will cure you. Fei Xiao.
No one can live forever, Zhao Zhao. This time, I must break my promise. Is this the Sky Splitter? Or somewhere else?
Lieutenant Yanqing, you are to enforce the Cloud Knight's military rules. Understood.
We can't let her get away!
Snap out of it, General!
You always leave the hardest battles for yourself. Even now, you would never run away. Isn't it strange? That is your enemy. I understand you even better than your own allies.
Lule?
This rage. I remember the taste. I know that it was their victory that it thirsted for. But the hunt itself, isn't that right, Fei Xiao?
You shouldn't be here. I saw you die with my own eyes.
Just consider me a figment of your imagination. Before every hunt, I make preparations for defeat and retreat. But not this time. This time, defeat was exactly the ending I was racing towards. When I learned your story from Jiao Chu, I realized that he had always been hiding a secret, and that not even the healer himself understood the meaning of this secret. What an ironic fate, don't you think? All this time, waiting for this day to come. I never imagined that this was how it would turn out. But I accept it. Now, let us break through the ironclad defenses of the Arbiter General's heart and see what secret she has hidden in those deepest, darkest corners. They have you fight to save the weak. But what they never told you is that when all the pretenses of kindness and compassion are stripped away, this is how the universe is meant to be. When the Xianzhou is weak, they play the victim so they can win your sympathy. When they are strong,
So-called survival of the fittest is nothing but an excuse. You cannot weaken my resolve, Hule.
Blinded by the fury of your moon rage, you slaughtered your allies. Merlin's Claw, you have betrayed the Alliance. Your actions are no different from those of the abominations we stand against.
At the end of the day, it is the blood of the abominations that runs through your veins. One day, you will inevitably become an enemy of the Alliance. Cloud Knights, formation!
You ran into the arms of your new master's army without hesitation. You thought that you had found freedom, respect, and recognition. But you were wrong. They know all too well that a wolf will always be a wolf. Now your greatest fear is about to come true. You have become an enemy of the Xianju. This is your fear.
You aim to instill terror within me. Yet all of this is nothing but a phantom!
It's time to return to the pack, Fei Shao. No matter how deep the hatred you bear for the Borson, no matter how much we may consider each other enemies, I will still show you this path that you never imagined was available to you. Because you made a choice. You devoured the Crimson You are worthy to become the Borson's warhead.
What did you say?
The descendants of Duran came to rescue me, hoped with all their hearts that once I regained my freedom, I would be able to turn the tides of battle and change the fate of our people, allowing the Borson to return to their former glory. But this was just a dream used by someone with ulterior motives to manipulate the Borson. They would rather place their hopes of survival on an imaginary savior than gain the courage and strength to fight to the death. Borson like that deserve no more than to be sent to their deaths. And I, a prisoner who was held captive for over 700 years, a criminal of war who was deprived even an honorable death in battle, would become a puppet upon my return, at the mercy of others. This is a fate that I will never accept. For those who are truly strong, Foxy and Borson are no more than labels. Someone who is truly strong chooses their own path. I will create that new path for myself. I will pass the right to decide the destiny of the Borson on to you, former Borson war slave and future Foxian ruler. Your healer, Zhao Chu, served you with such loyalty. He was even willing to die in order to cure your moon rage. I told him before that the only way to save you lay in my hands. If you just nod your head, you will awaken from this nightmare that the Crimson Moon has inflicted on you, and your body
knew you.
That's right. We are so similar after all. We are both monsters that were born for war, and will die for war.
I'm sure my answer doesn't need much explanation. I refuse.
I told you before, Foxian and Morrison are no more than labels. You can be whoever you want to be. You can do whatever you want to do. Accept these troops, and the Morrison will bow to you. Destroy them, reduce them to dust, or teach them to become servants of the Shenzhou. You are free to do as you please. Carve your name into the Shenzhou's history books, or into the list of arch enemies. You have the final say.
You do not understand, Hule. You have no idea what it is that I truly desire. When I was just a child, I stained my hands with blood for the first time, in order to escape the whips and shackles of the Wolfmasters.
Nurgle, don't stop! Keep running! I can't run anymore. Saran, are they catching up? They're still behind us. Don't stop! Nurgle, look up! Look at that light in the sky! That's a shooting star. It's shining down on us. If we just tell it our wish, we can have our freedom. We will all be able to escape. We'll win our freedom and then share it with our cooler brothers and sisters. So you have to run. Quickly! We can do it! We can escape! Nurgle, run with me!
We ran and ran with all the strength we had. But we ended up losing each other. I escaped the hunting pack and encountered a woman that could fly. A Cloud Knight.
I imagine you kept your promise.
Unfortunately, when I led her back in order to free my Kulor companions, there was nothing left there but a bottomless pit.
Light of the devilish archer. A star of calamity that strikes the ground and leaves only devastation in its wake.
In the years that followed, I followed the trail of that light alongside my Cloud Knight allies, and saw it fall countless more times. Gradually, I came to understand. That light was not some shooting star that carried wishes and aspirations. Each Lux arrow meant that countless lives in a helpless world were about to be obliterated. I prayed to the god of the skybow that I would never have to witness one of these shooting stars fall again. But they ignored my prayers.
That's right. They never answer us. They just let us loose in this world to massacre each other. That is why the fierce battle between us has raged to this day. If the gods who never bleed nor cry, who walk silently from above, refuse to listen to the prayers of mortals, then we have no choice but to fight for our own desires. Do you understand now, Saran? You and I are similar in more ways than you think. You are a beast that was born for war, and
So, what is it that you yearn for, Hule? Why is it that you fight?
I fight so that I can turn the stars above into a great wilderness for the Borisin to roam. What about you, Saran?
I fight so that one day I will never have to witness another shooting star falling to the ground. So that just one more person can live and return to the Yaoqing alongside me.
You would resist becoming the person you were supposed to be. Lower yourself from a free wolf to a domesticated fox just for the sake of one person. Then have it your way. I will use your fear and doubt as my nourishment. I will seize you and devour you. I will replace you and become a Shao.
We are so similar. Both monsters that were born for war and will die for war. You were right when you said that, Hule. So, I shall pray to the heavens. Even if they do not respond to me, I pray that the arrows of the hunt will pierce the heart of every monster. Do you see me, shooting star? The knights are sworn to protect the Xianzhou. I will uphold this vow until my very last day.
Tears of blood, and all living creatures have howled and mourned. I once manned the strong and hunted the weak. Now, I will use your air beasts as my weapon, and your name as my prey. Fei Shao!
Tear back your disguises and show you how cowardly and powerless you truly are, Hule!
A wolf lurks in the heart of every Borisin and Foxian. The moment you grow weak, it will devour you.
Executing attack!
That won't do.
Like fireflies to a flame, I will fight for myself until everything burns to ashes! Live to fight! Fight to live!
Make your move, Hule! How's this?
You are worthy.
Lance at the ready. Defend the weak.
I swear to be the Emperor. Always soaring. Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Lance ablaze. Flaming lance.
Fangs and claws dulled. Fearless and unstoppable! Too slow. That won't do.
Practice is over. Swords descend!
I shall set the seas ablaze!
I swear to be the arrowhead. Always soaring. Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Go places, and your life will be stolen. Fight to the death, and you shall live forever!
Too slow.
Indestructible.
Joining the battle.
That won't do.
So, how many of my moves can you block?
Lance ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward!
Wants to devour me. It will first have to beg for my mercy! Too slow.
Sam in position.
That won't do. I swear to be the arrowhead. Always soaring. Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Pray! As it pierces your skin! This is the only sensation I have experienced for 700 years! Pain!
Back down. Never hesitate! Too slow.
Joining the battle. Executing attack.
That won't do.
Like Firefly, I will fight for myself. Until everything burns to ashes! This is more than a battle.
Time for some swordplay!
Attack detected.
Lance indestructible.
Live to fight! Fight to live!
You cannot pray!
Your fangs and claws have grown dull! Too slow.
Inner peace! Heed my command!
I shall set the seas ablaze!
Lance ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward!
I swear to be the arrowhead. Always soaring. Forever triumphant! See! Victory is inevitable!
Your blood! Develop the arrow!
shines